Show me your best girl. No, I heard someone say Joey the best girl.
Woo! Joey the best girl!
We just got off a flight like an hour ago, and we ran straight to a Whataburger and like just.
Welcome to Texas!
No, they didn't bring that to me. Like they didn't ask. Yeah, so I got this spicy. Someone told me, "Are you with it? You can spicy ketchup by the bottle." Yeah.
Can we get this light? Ironic.
Is this the runner? So you will be, yeah, I'll give it to you, and then we pick people, and then oh, okay, well then we're working on it. Hey! My little
Giving her
I couldn't hear you back in China. You yelled at
Don't spend it in one place!
I still think I got the best bit.
keep taking your own brains.
Are there more people that are coming, or is this?
We're just fighting on who gets to do what.
Oh, okay. We basically just need someone to run this whatever.
Play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, board. Fight to the death.
Nice show on move.
I made mine, they were really good.
If I say yes, just like it doesn't have to be. What I'm going to ask you to do is put that into the other 2 hours.
How's your cardio? If you want it to be simpler, you can just have people line up in the middle.
Yeah, that's perfect. What's this one? It's a canoper? Oh, canopa? Oh, it's a
Okay. Here, I'm gonna.
Oh, no, no.
So it's not.
Honey? Honey. Can I show you a picture of my cat?
Can you show a picture of your dad?
My cat.
Your cat? Sure. Can you maximize it like this big or on the arm?
Yeah, I'll be ready now.
To see your cat. His name is
Bullshit.
Welcome to Texas. There's your cat fans. You know what? He's like, he almost reminds you of the cat from, what was the Mystic Messenger? Judy's cat.
Oh, Elizabeth III.
I really like your.
Dude, he's like posing for you. Like, he's got the Instagram filter.
I like to edit all the
He's got like the pose, like drawing you like your French girls. Oh, nice. Okay, so I guess we're good, right? We're good to go, peoples?
Yeah.
They went out there to talk, so I'll just take it as a yes. Okay. Hi everyone, this is the Q&A of YouTubers. Hello everyone. We just had like an hour or two ago. So we're a little right now. At least this gives me energy. But yeah, so I guess we'll just introduce ourselves.
Sure. First of all, thank you so much for waiting for us. My name is Misty / Chronexia. I do anime captions on YouTube. Also made my own show called Chronexia and the 8 Seals. We're still working on it, but it's in the wraps for the moment, so we're not going to talk too much about it. But yeah, I've been on YouTube for like about, how long is it been?
I'm not you, so
But yeah, we started way back in 2012, 15, and now we have about over 1 million subscribers each. If you never heard of us before, you've waited a long time for just a bunch of questions. So yeah, that's my little story. Here's theirs.
Hey Akidearest, it's friends. And this is my second time in Texas, first time in Dallas. So first time at A-Kon. I've always wanted to go since before YouTube. But anyways, my life story. Started YouTube. I think I made my YouTube channel like on Christmas Day, like 2014. Did nothing with it. Then I started uploading like in 2015. It became my full-time job in 2016. So how did I keep track of this? This is actually all just popping up right now. And yeah, so I make anime and otaku related content, skits, Vocaloid rest in peace videos. And now literal covers rest in peace the buses. I'm just bringing back the dead people. So yeah, and Joey the Anime Man, would you like to introduce yourself?
thanks.
He was working his whole speech in his head. It's like, oh, fuck no.
Yeah, it's all. I got it, bro.
Yeah, he talks in front of the mirror all the time. Like,
Now I'm holding an invisible tie. Hi there, I'm Joey. I think you can all guess what I talk about based on my name. It's me. It's me. I started. Geez, I don't remember. I started 2013, I think. Yeah, 2013, because it was like last week was 5 years since I started YouTube. This is my second time. This is all our second time in Texas, isn't it?
It is. Yes.
Yeah.
technically your third because you guys.
Technically my third because in January this year, I was supposed to have a connecting flight from here back to Tokyo, but I missed my flight. So I was stranded in Dallas for a day. But luckily I have a friend who lives here, so he took me in. So I got 1 day to explore Dallas, like properly.
You guys know Gaijin Goomba?
That's who salvaged me from the airport. So Gaijin like picked me up and he took me around Dallas for a day. So it's cool that we're finally here now and we get to talk to you guys for 2 hours. So how we're gonna do it is we have a person with a microphone standing right over us.
Great audio.
Okay, it's already been done. Where's Tentacle Thumb?
He's in my pants. He's just really quiet. He likes to play around.
This is a yes or no question to each of y'all. Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Fuck no!
I did until I actually went to Hawaii and saw how much of how much pineapple has been tainted on pizza.
No, I'm gonna represent the 1% and say fuck yes.
Good question.
But maybe, yeah, so we're gonna, lady in the middle here is gonna have a mic. So what we want to do, the tradition that we do at conventions with Q&As is you guys hold up an item that you may have around you. I saw like 50 heads go, hold up an item so that we can easily point you out rather than just my hand. And lovely microphone lady right here will run up towards you. Christina will run up. And we'll make sure you take her as far apart as possible so she gets the best. So, if you would like to ask a question, please raise up the item now.
Oh god. For, I don't know. Holding turn.
Oh wait. Oh, who's the question?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Probably a while.
My question for y'all is, how did you three meet?
How we met? Joe and I met way back in
2014.
Yeah, in 2014, the first time we saw each other in person was at Akidearest in Montreal, for a convention. We were both guests
We
there.
did a panel together.
Yeah.
That was my first ever panel.
Yeah, the first panel we did together as well, and it was super fun. We've been friends since.
Yeah, so I've known Misty for about 4 years now at this point. And Aki, we met
I
3
hit you
years
up,
ago.
I hit you up in your DMs.
Yeah.
All I said was, hey there, I think you're funny. Anyways, do you want to read a doujin with me? That's all I said, and for whatever reason, you replied back. And it was in YouTube messaging, a thing that nobody uses. I don't know what made you want to do that.
It's because back then I was still checking YouTube messages. Because it
Yeah.
was still a thing.
And
But
then
yeah.
an hour later, you were like, sure, I'll be on Skype.
Yeah, and then we did read a dojo together, but we never made it. We thought about making a video on it,
It
but
was a
like,
nasty Gardevoir Pokemon game.
and we got halfway through that video, and we were like,
We can't.
let's not upload this.
And then you introduced me to Misty, and then
Yeah.
Misty for a year before I blew up was actually my mentor to know how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. Thank you so much. By the way, Luke's been such like a great support, like in the past hour plus. Alright, he's good. But yeah, you taught me like a lot about how to use my mic and stuff. And actually, there's this video I have on my channel called 2 Dumbest Anime of 2015. And then you realized that something was wrong with my audio,
Yeah.
and I just got a new mic.
She got this, it was a Blue Yeti, right?
Yeah, it was a
Which is like, in our line of work, is pretty top quality for the kind of video when you want to start.
It's a good start on mine.
Yeah, it's a good start on mine. So she just bought it, she got it off the box, she made a video, and she was like, I don't get it, the sound like, do you think my mic is defective? So I was like, all right, let me just go through all the troubleshooting here, and we're gonna find out if that's an actual problem. So check the setting, turn out like all the Windows option, make sure it's plugged in.
Everything was working.
What software are you using? So everything was good. So like, you just showed me the microphone. So she took, you took a picture, right?
No, we got in the call.
Oh, you got on the call, all right. So she showed me the microphone, and it was like this.
Yeah.
And she was talking to the microphone
I
like
can't
that.
figure out why it does that. He burst out laughing so hard, like, I'm sorry, but you are an idiot.
It's backward, Aki, flip it.
So then I flipped, I was like, hi. And it was like, oh, that's literally all.
And now you don't sound like you're 8,000 miles from the microphone.
You guys watched that video, 2 Dumbest Anime of 2015. 2015, that's what it sounds like.
So that's how we met. Next few questions.
Thanks.
You want to
I got a question for Aki. Did you ever get a chance to use that sponge from the anime Akidearest video?
The sponge. Wait, what sponge? Hold on.
The one that you thought was the white makeup palette and it turned out to just be a sponge?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, I thought it was a makeup palette and it was just the freaking sponge. No, yeah, along with the blush, because that stuff's from the Dollar Tree and I'm not putting that on my face. But should I still fit?
I don't know, the microphone's just kind of getting passed around.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're actually just gonna fit. Okay.
She's ahead of us.
Oh, there.
I mean, I don't care how to do it.
You could have your own hentai. What would you call it?
I call it bad. So that whenever I like recommend my own hentai to someone, I'm like, have you read it? It's bad. It's bad. It's good, but it's bad. It's bad.
What was the question?
Well, if we had our own hentai, what would we call it?
Chronexia gate sluts.
Someone has that name already.
There's probably going to be a porn parody at some point, and I'm okay with it.
That'd be cool.
Bible Hack was already named, so like, I can't go past that. Or maybe it'd be Squid Girl, but like an X version.
It'd be like a really like terrible like YouTube username like Squid X Girl.
Score 99.
Yeah, so good quality question.
Where is the microphone now? Oh, okay. Yep.
Near. Okay, I'm kind of weird. Just let you know.
We all are.
I wrote it down because I'm very not good at asking questions. I very much mumble.
It's okay.
Okay, I wrote, hi. I was wondering if when y'all were first starting your YouTube channel, how did y'all keep your audience entertained while making good content? And do y'all have any advice for me with like a texting YouTuber?
Well, the thing is, like, we didn't seek out to make good content for the audience that we wanted to build. We made content we enjoy, and that in itself made an audience, and eventually that.
Yeah, you gotta make stuff that you like first.
Yeah.
If you make stuff that just pertains to your audience, but you don't like it, then you're not gonna enjoy making it, and that shows in the video. Like I can tell now. Like I think we've all seen enough YouTubers and YouTube videos to know when we see a video, I can immediately be like, oh yeah, this person didn't want to make this video, but they just made it for like because it was a trend or because they knew it was getting views or something like that. So I don't know, like when you're starting off, like not even just when you're starting off, like just we still do this to this day after all these years. Just make stuff that you want to make and make stuff that you enjoy because that's gonna show to the audience. They're like, oh, people are like, oh, this YouTuber really seems to enjoy this video, which makes me happy as well. So that's my advice.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in my case, a lot of videos that I do, I find that I have the best result from my audience when I have an actual blast making the video in itself. When I get pissed off or I laugh at some of my silly, corny jokes, that's when people really enjoy the most out of my content. So that's why I try to strive for most.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different for everyone. YouTube is really unpredictable of what goes viral. We're talking about a platform where like the top videos are always cat videos. We would have known like in the beginning of humanity that we would have been entertained by that. So it really, it's like half like your creativity and all your love and blood, sweat, and tears. BTS, hello army, where you at? And then the other half is also luck. So I would definitely say just put a lot of love into what you do. Love what you do and it will show. And yeah, that's basically.
Do what you love and love what you do.
Yeah. We'll pick somewhere from this side. Can we get the one in the back over here, the little light
Trophy.
Fan? Close enough.
Has there ever been a video that you, when you go to post a video, you ever like say to yourself, is this thing, you actually run it across the line before you post it? they have content, I think, openness.
Could you repeat that, sorry?
If there's a video that we made that we're not sure if we're happy with it,
Yeah, or it might be just too, racy or whatever, yeah. Anyway,
Oh.
run across.
So like videos that like you think are like not safe to YouTube? Is that what you're asking? Or?
Well, something like a copy strike or something controversial.
And we didn't upload it, is what you're asking.
Well, if you've ever run across past people before.
Oh.
That never popped up in our mind.
Oh, I mean, yeah, like, the copyright stuff sucks, but, I mean, it's gotten a lot better since we first started. Like, when we first started, anime videos were just getting copyrighted, like, out of the ass. Like, it was insane. But now it's gotten, like, a hell of a lot better. But there are still, like, we talked about this in, like, a panel that we did, like, one con ago, but, like, it depends on what you use as well. Like, for example, Ghibli hates it when they use their footage. Like, you could praise the crap out of Ghibli and be like, Miyazaki's the best director and Ghibli's amazing and everything. It doesn't matter. If you use any of their movies, they're gonna be like, copyright. And it sucks. Because, like, there are so many, like, you've had a Ghibli video taken down.
Yeah, okay, it was called, okay, it had to do something with Ghibli, and it was a video essay, it was just a passion project I worked on. I went, because Miyazaki was going to go on hiatus again, and then I wanted to praise the work that he's done, because he also just came out with The Wind Rises. And I loved that movie so much that it made me want to do this. I praised it, I said Miyazaki is amazing, blah blah blah, Miyazaki. And then a month after that, bam, it got taken down and I got a strike. I was like, why, you knew this? What did I do? Okay, fine, compliments are not your thing. All right, I'll remember that, check. But other than that, I've honestly been pretty okay. I'm surprised the literal versions have been allowed. Even Funimation finds them hilarious. So I was like, then I guess it's just kind of a don't ask, don't tell sort of thing. Controversial ones, I personally try to avoid them. Because I can't.
I try and avoid them as much as I can, but if I really want to talk about it, then I will.
Yeah,
Like,
my honest opinions on my core.
Yeah.
a lot of, we've got to a point, like, we've been doing this for a long time, so we know where the line is and how to kind of toe it to a certain extent without getting too much into trouble. There's a certain there's a certain art to actually making the video beyond just like the content in itself and how to like pertain to the audience, and also
in the case of Misty now, like we write scripts, so like from just the scripting process, like we know what to say and what not to say.
Yeah, so you don't just spontaneously like go
Yeah,
to
so
the
I
side forest and go film like the first dead body.
No.
Anyone want some assault to their clients?
I'm obviously not going to do that, but I'm not a fucking idiot. But you know, like just like from just like the scripting process, like we already know like, oh, this might be a little bit too racy or like too controversial, so we'll just like cut it out. Makes me
I ask for all three of you. Is there either an anime or a manga that you have read and watched that kind of just, after you finished it, just kind of just hit you and just kind of like changed you as not
Like a
a
life-changing
person,
anime?
but not life-changing, but it just, I mean, it really hits you whenever you think of something that kind of gives you that feels moment.
yeah, the anime blues we call them.
yeah, the anime blues. Yeah.
Well, whether it be a positive or a negative.
For me, that's Clona. Like, I don't care what anyone says. If you didn't probably watch an anime, you have no soul. Like, yeah, Clona for me, Angel Beats was like that for me. Yeah, Assassination Classroom. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That final roll call?
Yes.
This one is like a little bit more like in the past, something like 5 years. I think it's 5 years. That end of Death Parade.
Oh.
and I think it ended perfectly. Like, because that speaks out to so many people who are struggling with depression, who have such suicidal thoughts, and then like but I ain't gonna give spoilers, but that moment is like a big like wake up call of like the reality of some issues.
That's why I decided to ask this question, because
Yeah.
that it hit me so hard.
Right. Yeah. Man, now I'm sad. Thank you. Yeah, I know. It has a very happy opening, doesn't it?
Oh.
In the middle there. The backpack. Oh, there.
I don't know if anyone's asked you this question before, but like, what's your favorite vine?
Oh, fine.
My favorite vine is, I don't know what it's called, but it's a black guy in a forest. And it tells the story of a black person always dying first in the... Billy! Forget Billy! Billy's dead!
For me, it's a tie between two. One is the blueberry guy. Love that one. And then the other one is like sarcasm. Like another thing is like surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, no.
I don't know. I really watch mine.
Did you see the no head guy? So no head and smashes.
Proceed is
Prosy
great.
is good. I like the out of Prosy D's vines. My favorite one is Tic Tac Toe the anime. Yeah. You know the anime. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of vines. I see vines every now and then, like on my Twitter feed, but I don't really remember anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also like the guy who, what's his name? Zach King.
Zach King.
Yeah.
I like
Now I
that.
like his Instagram, which he moved over. So, yeah.
He's cool.
I'll pick Bunny.
When you first started YouTube, did you ever think you'd come to speak at anime panels?
No. I don't think who does? Wait, who's seriously in this room and being like, oh yeah, I know exactly like 3 years and 27 days from now, I'm gonna be up there.
I never thought that like watching Vibes of Black for the first time was like the gateway of like my brand. It was like went to this moment and it's like, yes, this is my calling. I'm so proud. I mean, no, but I'm very grateful that it all happened.
Honestly, it just happened and we're still rolling with it until somebody catches.
We still get like even like to this day, like we're surprised every time we get invited to a new con.
You want me to go?
Yeah, because it's like, oh, okay, if you insist. Yeah,
Also, I love you, Malaki.
Oh, thank you. I don't know why I heard like I love hockey. I'm like, me too.
Let's go with just trying to see. Little bear.
Yes. Yeah. Moccasin.
I think it's a bull right.
This is for all three of you. If the other two, if you could name a Pokemon that you think the other two people next to you would be, what would it be?
Woopa Sudowooda. Mr. Vine.
Actually, you know what? Snorlax.
Yeah, but that's because you know me personally. Yeah.
I can't say.
What about Misty?
Huh? Oh.
And he's here too.
What's the evolution of Bluebird again?
Quagsire.
Yeah, I'm thinking of every bald Pokemon. Sorry, that realistic headache.
There you go. You pick one up.
I will pick boot.
First off, I want to say thank you guys so much for what you do for the anime community and just in general. You guys have personally helped me so much that I can't even fathom. And my question for you is, what is it like having such a, I would say, positive group of people that would support you no matter what?
It's honestly been like the best thing that has ever happened to me. Like, I can't even describe how thankful I am. Oh, hold on. Okay, anyways. That came out of nowhere. It's honestly been like such a big blessing. Like, I was in a very dark moment when I started YouTube. Like, I'm not being cliche. Literally, I had no idea what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, and I was done. But then for whatever reason, I said, you used to be in these. Why don't you go to YouTube and maybe that'll help you feel better? And here I am, and I think you guys have honestly helped me and us more than I think that we have helped you, and more than we can even imagine. Like, you literally changed our lives, like in a way we would have never dreamed of. So thank you.
I think
what she said.
Each and one of us. For me, like I was working in a factory that I dreaded. It was awful, and then one day I could just leave it all behind me and start doing videos. And I've been doing that since then, and I love it. Every morning I wake up, I work on the hours that I want. I get to see my family and spend time with them every time that I want, and it's a blessing in disguise, really.
What do you say?
You like good at this.
I don't know. I mean, like, honestly, like, what these two said, like, you know, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I was at university doing a degree because I thought I was going to end up in some company, you know, designing websites for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. Like, I like doing it. But if I could do something different, then I would have liked to, because I had so many ideas in my head that I wanted to do. But I just didn't really have the time or place or ability to do it. But then I was like, you know what, I'll give this YouTube thing a go. You know, it might be fun. And I did, and it worked out, thanks to you guys. So, thanks.
We love you, and my friend Erica says hi.
Sure, let's go on that side. The Overwatch Frosty character, I don't think
Snowball.
My question is to all of you, what is your favorite moment at a convention?
Favorite moment at a convention?
Mine is doing autographs. I get to spend a little bit of time one-on-one with people, and it's great to have the chance to meet them. The worst part is probably flying in or out. That's airport stuff and sucks. But the rest of the con in itself was great. Plus, I got to hang out with my best buds. So
at least you don't have to cross the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, I like doing autographs as well. Autographs are super fun because, like, yeah, as Misty said, like, you get to see, you know, actually talk to people that watch your stuff, which is insane to me. Because, you know, so many people forget, like a video with 200,000 views, that's 200,000 people, you know, and like going to conventions and especially autograph time, you know, when you get to talk to one another, it's just so surreal to think that like every single person you see there is one of that huge number, you know, and it's like the first time I ever did anything like that at a convention, like I almost cried at the end because I was just like, wow, this is what I'm doing now, and it's insane. Like I never would have thought I do anything like that. So
it's really surreal.
Yeah. For me, I almost threw up.
Like a convention?
At a talkathon, when we filled up the whole room, I was like, and then I just froze. I mean, you're coming in, I was like, shut in, I'll talk to you.
Was that your favorite moment? Because that was the question. My favorite moment was when I almost threw up at the convention. Good time.
I don't know, I think it was a combo of both of you guys, the overall experience of just going to cons. I mean, I've been going to cons since before YouTube, and so, I don't know, it's always that reminder that you're never alone. Like, whenever I come to a convention, I'm like, wow, we are literally all into the same things. We just don't talk to each other because we're too busy being shut-ins. Wonderful get together from all of us and talking to each other. So, yeah.
That's a good question.
Want to pick one?
Yeah, sure. Tiny Gara at the front.
Ready?
So, what is the strangest thing you've ever been given at a
Given? Nothing. No, I mean.
They took that badly for nothing. I did nothing.
No, I mean, I haven't been given nothing. You guys have gotten stuff. What's the worst thing you've gotten from someone?
No, the weirdest
The
thing.
weirdest thing.
The weirdest thing.
Oh, the weirdest.
We know
Yeah,
now.
okay.
Not the worst thing. The weirdest thing.
I'll get back to you.
I'm trying to think as well. What's the weirdest thing we've done at a convention?
Wasn't like.
Oh, it's the weirdest and simultaneously like the most hilarious situationally was I got a this big meat plushie like a
Oh yeah, I remember
like a
that.
bone of meat from a black guy cosplayed as One Punch Man. And he came to the panels, and I saw him the whole time. I think it was 3 or 4 pounds ago at Con, and he was sitting there with the piece of meat every single time. And I think one of us even pointed it out, being like, "Oh, that's cool plushie." And I think it was at my solo panel that I did. He asked a question, and he said, "Do you want this?" And I said, "Sure." So he gave me this huge piece of meat, and I'm like, wow, how am I going to bring this home? I really want it.
Did you have to ship it?
Yeah, I had to ask the convention staff to ship it, and they hated me for that. They were like, "Are you really going to make us use our time and money to ship this goddamn piece of meat?"
Your house in Japan, there's no room on the couch.
Yeah, it takes up half my couch.
I'm back now. I came back from it. It is the weirdest, but also I think one of the coolest things that I got. It was in Akidearest. Somebody made a tiny plushie, homemade. He did it himself of my avatar, and I thought that was both weird and really cool at the same time.
That guy gave me 2 plushies in a row, actually. He made a handmade Shinobu and a handmade Konoha.
Yeah, I did.
Which are both I looked at them wow, this is professional quality.
Yeah,
It's really awesome. What are you?
Probably this.
That is definitely the weirdest thing to get, and that's the first thing you got. This
Yeah, right? So,
That's
there you
some
go.
sauce.
You make all that I did, for people to ask me.
I mean, it makes sense in context, but if you go to 3 cons, what's the weirdest thing? I got ketchup once.
I got some sauce. I'm gonna go pick the Attack on Titan jacket.
This question is for all 3 of you. I was wondering if at any of the other previous cons you've been at, is there a certain fan or something they've given you, not weird because they already asked that, but just something or someone that you've remembered throughout all these years?
There's a few. There's the arm guy that I always like to tell the story about. All the time. Someone just came up to us, I think it was at Anime Expo in 2016, during a signing, during the autograph. He just came and was like, can you sign my arm? I'm going to get a tattoo. While I was writing it, I was like, dude. No.
No, at least you weren't he did it after he already got the signing from me and Aki. But he didn't say that he was going to get a tattoo until he got to Misty. So he already had my sign, Aki's sign, and then Misty was halfway through doing his.
I was sleepy with mine.
And then, and I'm like, why didn't you tell me sooner? I would have done a much needed job. Yeah, I think so, yeah. When it comes to gifts, I already told you about the weirdest one I got. But probably the most memorable one, which is probably the coolest one I got, was it was in Singapore at AFA last year, and somebody gave me because I like collecting vinyl records. Somebody gave me a vinyl record for the soundtrack to Kizumonogatari. I didn't even know that existed. And he just gave me this bag, and he's like, And it was a black bag, so I didn't know what was inside. So he's like, "This is for you," and I'm like, "Oh, cool, thanks." And he said, "Don't open it yet. Like, open it when you get home." But I don't even have to look at your reaction because I know you're gonna love it. I'm like, confident, all right. Well, yeah, cocky. No, but like I opened it and it was a soundtrack to Kids in the Little House on vinyl, and I listened to it and it sounded amazing. And I still play it like when I just want to play something. I was like, I'll play some Kids in the Little House. Like, why not? That was really cool.
There's this one girl, she made like these playing cards that had like our characters on them. And then I gave her like a quick little shout out, and apparently her Etsy like blew up and she made a lot of money. And then she messaged me saying that like I really helped like a really dark financial part of her life. So apparently I went to Indie PopCon and she was going to be an artist at the dealer hall. And she really was keen to meet me, and so I tried to make time to go find her. We met up, and then she gave me this handmade like journal that like she worked on every page, and she like sewed like the spine into it, and she also like wrote this something in it that was very personal that I won't say here now. But I used that journal on our Euro trip and all of our travels. It has all of like pictures and all of my thoughts and everything that I think like about it. So I told her that I used that journal like as something very private. So yeah, she was really happy about that.
Thank you.
That's a good question. What do you pick? Somebody. Let's go to Pikachu now. Finally.
All right. So the question I have is for you, Joey, and it's about Kiss Shot. I know I said it one name because it's so long, I keep repeating it.
Right.
But I love Shinobu, so she's my wife, so I gotta compete with you on that. So. But my question is, being such a fan of the series and of Shinobu, out of all her various forms, which one is your favorite, and which one do you consider to be like your main Shinobu form, and which one?
That's like asking which is my favorite child.
because personally, it's very hard for me to choose. I was wondering if you had.
I feel every Shinobu fan, boy and girl, don't want to discriminate, runs into this problem of like, which is the best?
It's the best form, right?
Yeah.
Especially after watching the amazing way that Shaft produced the 3 parts of Kizumonogatari.
Yeah. Oh, it's so odd. I do like the short-haired one from the first Kizumonogatari movie. Like with her first transformation, right? Her first lolly transformation.
Right.
I don't know, man. Again, like it's like trying to pick my favorite child. So, yeah. Fair enough. Then yeah, okay. If we're going by that, then I'm gonna say the short-haired Shinobu from the Kizumonogatari movie, the first one. Yeah, she's cute. Awesome. Cool. Thanks, man. She's still my wife.
Again.
The blue hat with the, yeah, in the middle.
Okay.
I'll like pass that down.
It's okay.
What is your favorite Pokemon and why? Looper, because have you seen his face? He never stops. Has everyone seen that meme where all the Pokemon are drowning in a river? And Looper's just rocking it out, being like, I'm gonna die. And you know what? That's life, man. That's life.
My favorite Pokemon has changed twice now at this point. My original favorite Pokemon was Absol, because he was just like when I played Ruby and Sapphire for the first time, he was just, at the moment I saw him, my 10-year-old mind was like, whoa, that guy looks awesome!
Yeah.
And then, it used to be Absol for a really long time, and then it became Rowlet. Because I love Rowlet. It's like, he's an owl with a bow tie. Like, what is not so long about that? But then, it's recently changed now to Chansey, because, you know, right? It's recently changed to Chansey because Aki and I were recently, like, we started rewatching the original Pokemon because it's on Netflix now. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen a sad Chansey before. But, like, you know how Chansey's like this huge, fat a pink ball with a tiny face. When it's sad, it's literally just 2 dots and a sad face.
It looks like it's normal face, but upside down.
Yeah, but like the first time I ever saw sad Chansey in one of the Pokemon episodes, I was like, that's my mood. That's me. That's what's good. It's so cute. It's like sad, but somehow cute. It's like, yeah, so it's Chansey.
Mine is a recent Pokemon they made. It's called Tapu Lele. Is
that the new gen?
Yeah, it's the new gen. It's a legendary Pokemon and it has pink hair. So it's like, book. That's all I need.
Next question.
Looper. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Aki, is Osama an octopus or a squid?
He's a cephalosodic appendages. That's in the dictionary, I promise. Just an appendage.
Cephalopod appendages. You guys know
Cephalopod appendages. That's
not what you said the first time.
Sure. Yeah. Which was
well, as we know, when the year 2018 started, the apocalypse of YouTube started, but just in general, there's just a lot of life and hardships in life. So do you have any words of advice or wisdom on how to get through hardships of just any kind in life in general?
Don't put all your eggs in the same basket. Is what I think is the most viable tip I can give. I mean, try to have other outcomes, because if something goes bad, it's not going to shut you down entirely. If you have various outlets, you can probably expand out a little more. It's what we do mostly. We have in my case, I have YouTube, I have Patreon. I'm interested in doing some more Twitch, so I have a lot of things that keeps me afloat. If something goes bad with YouTube, I can keep going. But I'm sure that's your case as well.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I also do not just YouTube. I do also Patreon, as Misty said. I do Twitch. I do the podcast that I do together. I do some voice acting stuff. So it's I don't know, just I can only speak really on behalf of someone like me, because the only life I've experienced is this one. But from what I can say is I don't know, the biggest piece of advice I tell myself is no idea is a stupid idea. Just do it, and if it ends up sucking, then move on to the next one, because you never know if it's gonna suck or not. So just try it out. Just believe in yourself. Naruto it. Just believe in yourself, and just go for it. Just do it. And if it ends up succeeding, then cool, you did it. Because there's no bigger regret than not doing it. The regret that you get from failing is nowhere near as big as the regret that you get from not trying at all. So that's my advice.
Unless you kill someone.
Don't do that.
I think I remember Stephen Hawking once said that no matter how dark or hard life may seem, there is always something you can do. So even when all fails, even if your biggest projects that you put all your hard work into for years, if it all comes crumbling down, there's still another tomorrow. And I feel I don't know where I was going to go with that. I think
try your best is what you meant.
Yeah, try your best. Yeah, so believe it.
I'm reading that too.
That looks heavy.
Is that a box set?
It's a board game.
Oh, board game.
I tried it. It's really cool.
I'm barely learning it right now. It's a long process. Well, I was going to preface the question by first saying that y'all need to try the burgers from Grips. Those things are amazing. Grips. Griffs.
Grips.
Yeah, they're amazing. Okay. Well, anyway, I was going to ask, how are you guys liking A-Kon so far, and will y'all be back next year?
Well, we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
They still don't have their bad.
Judging by the line downstairs, I don't think a lot of people see it.
But considering the amount of people that have come to this panel, considering how many people have come to this panel already, only tells us that we're in for a pretty crazy ride.
Yeah.
Great!
I'm gonna take it.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Otro?
Keep it up so that.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
I like how more people.
Maybe she'll think this is a Totoro.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so you're not gonna do
videos on your channel, like TikTok or people behind the screen, and now it's coming here to A-Kon, especially here in Fort Worth, where a lot of people don't know about the city and such. Like, I just thank you guys for bringing us here into my city of Fort Worth, Texas. Like,
All right.
thank you.
Thanks for having us.
This is a question for all of you. There's no tomorrow. Today, if you had one moment to do something, anything at all, what would it be?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
If there was no tomorrow and you had only today to do something, like any moment, what would you do for your last moment?
So the question was, if there was no tomorrow and you had to do something today, what would you do?
Are we still here at A-Kon?
Yeah, it becomes very limited at that point.
Anything at all.
Anything at all?
Your final moment. Not that it's going to be your
Man, I don't know.
I'd spend mine with my daughter. It's a bit cliche, but like I just got her and I never thought I could love someone so much. So there's not a better feeling than just like when she's at the end of a big day, she's just all tuckered out and you put her in bed and she's just on your shoulders, you climb the stairs.
I'm glad you clarified this position. It could be dead. I don't know what I'd do. Probably spinning a rocky.
Okay.
My first answer was play Pokemon Go. That's your question.
Thank you again. I really good.
Thank you. Let's see. Let's do the One Piece hat. The snow hat.
I have a question. Will there be a second part of my boyfriend in Yaoi ASMR?
Okay, so that was a second part to the anime ASMR video that I had done, and then.
So will there be a third part?
I mean, you're gonna have to ask the guy who does it. Like, if he chooses to voice Joey again and say it into my ears, nightmares.
By the way, just a backstory on that. I gave no consent, but he just did it because he wanted to do it. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll go for it.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything like me, but sure.
It's a possibility. Maybe if he's ever out for it, he's a very strange person. Nice though. Monica did nothing wrong. Monica did nothing wrong.
That's a double meme right there. That's DDLC and Brazil.
Hi, my question is, do any of you have an anime that you consider your least favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like waiting for when that was going to come out. I think we've all seen our fair share of absolutely horrible anime. My absolute worst one? I don't know.
Mine will always and forever remain green. I cannot stand this garbage.
See, because like, when we say like bad anime, are we talking about like the so bad that it's good anime, or like just the actually like just bad anime that like legitimately hate it? I mean,
Dragon Ball GT.
I will agree that one will more Dragon Ball. I don't know. I mean, there was this horrible anime that I watched, I think maybe 3 years ago, called Photokana. You know about it, right?
Yeah, I do.
It's basically just about this. It's this show about this kid in high school who's a cameraman, and he just goes around taking pictures of his classmates, but not in a sexual way or anything. Like just like a boring, like fully clothed. And it somehow goes on for 12 whole episodes. And I watched the first 2 episodes and I'm like, how is this gonna go for another 10 episodes? There's no story. He's just like, he just goes up to like the next girl and says, can I take a photo of you? That uniform looks great. And she's like, okay. And then he just takes a photo and just moves on to the next girl. And it's like, is this going to be the whole thing? And I watched it till the end, and yeah, that was the whole thing. It was 12 episodes of a guy taking pictures of high school girls. Just, yeah, that was easily. If you want to see like an actual horror anime, watch Photokana. It's like hair pulling bad.
I will probably check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Well, I mean, you sit here. What are you?
Pillow boys.
See, because for me that was so bad that it's funny. You know, because everybody says like, oh, Mars of Destruction is the worst anime.
Well, I mean, we're going like analytical and like animation and story-wise. It'll be Princess Nurse Nautical. Nurse Nautical. Everything Nurse dedicated to that one, and it was bad. I think someone tried combining everything that they like Gundam and hot chicks and something.
You're basically just describing every anime.
It's like
robots and hot chicks. It's like 60% of all anime. So there you go. Next few questions.
Sure, goldfish.
Is that just like goldfish food? Or? I guess you call it fishy.
My question is, could you all name one otaku monthly favorite for all 3 of you?
Huh?
Could you all name one otaku monthly favorite out of all 3 of you?
For this month?
Yeah, this month.
Oh, okay, so you know that series of that's your favorite that oh wait.
Misty doesn't watch your videos.
Yeah.
But not a long one.
Okay, the Otaku Monthly Favorites one, at the end of every month, I choose, I share, certain anime something that's Otaku and anime related that this
That
month.
you enjoy.
Give me an example.
Like this month, I started playing Pokemon Go again.
Okay.
So I'll say Pokemon Go. Or did you read a new manga? Did you watch a new anime this month?
I mean, I won't say from this month. There is something.
But it needs to be from this month.
Well, I mean, it's
Past 30 days.
yeah, but I mean, the reveal got made in the past 30 days. So.
What?
Code Bank, they announced a release for it.
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
It's like an anime Dark Souls.
Bully was the other one also, so yeah.
Who hears something really? That ending! That ending was the most.
I mean, you basically just said what I was gonna say. Pokemon Go, Bully.
Sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, we were doing a lot of traveling this month, so we didn't like. I mean, we watched the recent. I'm gonna watch the recent movie that there's gonna be a video on my channel next. So that's why. Yeah, that's still a photo. So there you go. Next question.
This is definitely an anime.
I swear, if you pick it.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
God.
Let's go with that. Was that a free body pillow? Nice.
You know you're at an anime conference, dude.
Would you guys rather ship Sora and Nominate or Sora and Kyrie?
So one from his dreams and one that's too far away.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're in a dream within a dream.
Got two out of
Yeah, you gotta figure that out.
I haven't played enough Kingdom Hearts.
Sora and Miku, I'm sorry.
I haven't played enough Kingdom Hearts to know.
Yeah.
That's like the one game I should have played.
I tried getting you to
so
play
many
it.
years ago.
Yeah. I'll pick the Gundam into that.
Where?
Hold it up.
Oh, there. That's cool.
That's yeah. Well done.
First, I would like to ask a question specifically for Misty. How did you pick your voice actors for your anime?
How did you pick your voice actors for this presentation?
We had some audition way back in, I think 2016, 2017. And we opened auditions for a bunch of characters, and we took the submission, went with the best one we had, and that flowed. And among them, a lot of good people were selected, but we kept them for the main cast. So episode 1 was a lot of sub-characters, and it was the lesser good people. But now we're gonna have the best one. But yeah, that's the process we had for the selection for it.
Also, my next question is, who is your favorite Smash Bros. Character?
My favorite?
Smash Bros. character.
Oh.
Who do you Smash? Who do you main?
Which Smash?
Any Smash.
Any Smash?
Like, who is the #1 main for your Smash?
Well, if it's 64, then that was NES. If it's Melee, that became what is it? I forgot. But after that, the Zero Suit Samus.
For me, if we're N64 Smash, it would be Luigi. Like that. And yeah.
Because of the kick?
No, because the upbeat was like so OP. And then Melee, it was Mewtwo, and then everything else after that was, I think, Kirby. I don't know, I was like, everyone was like, oh, Kirby sucks, but I'm like, oh, that's pretty okay.
I think Kirby was meant to suck.
What are you?
There's Sonic.
Sonic?
There's Rosalina.
Yeah, next few questions. I'm going to pick, okay, I have to pick single brother. Right there. Keep it up.
So my brain is a little fried right now, so I just have a very, very basic question. So this is for all three of y'all. As far as Misty go, again, brain's fried. Favorite snacks or candies, region specific? I was going to say, Joey, what is your most favorite U.S. candy or snack that you have found or eaten? Aki, same with you, like Japanese or other country, and Misty, anything outside of Canada, U.S.?
I like yan yan, but it's in Japan. The Meiji, like the tiny pandas with the.
I think that's is that Chinese?
Yan Yan is the biscuit that
Yeah,
you dip into the.
those.
Like that?
Oh, Yan Yan's good. Yeah, that's Japanese. Yeah.
The tiny panda face with like blue inside.
Hello Panda.
I think so. Yeah. Those are
U.S. candy. I mean, it is. I do like Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, because you can't get it in Japan. Another candy I can't get in Japan, which I used to love back home in Australia, was Skittles. Especially the sour Skittles.
Vegemite candy.
And then I think your favorite Japanese candy, I don't know what it is.
You can guess.
It's the watermelon gummy, right?
Yeah, okay, so Japan, sometimes with their candy, they go seasonal. So I think peach comes out in like winter.
Yeah.
And then
the
watermelon is this.
summer.
Well, yeah. So watermelon is definitely, there's like a specific watermelon candies I like. The other one that I want to try and I haven't yet is dragon beer candy. And I've been wanting to try that, but I can't find it anywhere.
The Korean one.
Yeah, so I feel like we have to go to Korea for that one.
I feel like we do as well.
Yeah.
Go to H-Mart, they probably have it.
Yeah.
H-Mart.
H-Mart?
Grocery store.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. Because she ran all over Vegas trying to find out. We couldn't find it.
It was like midnight and then just like H-Mart.
Alright, we'll check it out. There you go.
I have to end this with a pun because I work for this company. But,
She relaxed her muscles where it's like this.
what's sister's favorite ride?
Huh?
A Nissan.
Is that a gay pride flag? Awesome. That's a happy Pride Month, everyone.
This question is for all of you. What games are you currently playing?
Games. I'm playing Mega Man 2 again. Because I love that. I recently bought the Mega Man Collection series on Switch. Because they were just selling like all 6 Mega Man games for like $20 or something. So I'm like, hell yeah. So I bought that, and I'm trying to get better at Mega Man 2 because that's like one of my favorite games of all time. The problem is it's hard as balls. Like if anyone played Mega Man 2, you'll know like that game's hard. But I want to get really good at that game for no reason. I just want to get good at that game because it's a cool bragging right. Yeah, so Mega Man 2 I'll be playing that.
I just downloaded Puyo Puyo Tetris onto my Switch. So that's pretty fun. And then just a never-ending cycle with Breath of the Wild.
I'm playing mostly indie games. I'm playing Slay the Spire. It's a game on Steam, and also Wizard of Legend. Yeah.
Answer your question. Me? Okay. We'll go with the ukulele.
Keep the ukulele up.
Ukulele slash tiny
And
guitar.
play it as a
Because
player. And play it as a player.
That would be a
It's definitely ukulele.
Aki, since you brought it up, who's your BTS bias?
I really like Jungkook. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Jungkook? Yeah, he's fine. he gives me that smile every time he pops up. I'm like, so, yeah. I've been blasting Fake Love, like, oh my. By the way, did anybody know that BTS got #1 album in the US? Yeah! I know everything. BTS, like, fan bases are scary. Yeah, and Fearless is coming out, so there's that.
The hat, since you're right next to it.
Okay, first off, thank you guys for coming. This is an honor. Love you all.
Nice, thank you.
So, if I were to go watch an ecchi tonight, what is the #1 ecchi that I should go watch?
Right. If you were to go watch Ecchi tonight, I'm thinking through my library.
Can I guess your recommendation, her recommendation, and mine?
Sure.
Mine.
I haven't even thought of mine yet.
Mine would be Food Wars because it has Aki's would be No Game No Life. And I feel a safe bet for Joey would be To Love Her. Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking to love her.
Or Kisses.
Yes. We're hung out for too long. Yeah, if you want a good ecchi manga, read Clover. If you want a good ecchi, well, not good, ecchi anime, then watch Kisses.
The OVA version.
Yeah.
version. Not the TV version.
No, not the TV version.
Choose the scarf here at the front.
Already?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, oh, I meant the, oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, I won't.
Okay.
I won't work. Ready.
Hi, so first off, I want to say, thank you guys for being you, and I love all you guys.
Thank you.
And I have no shame in saying this, but I recently started a Twitch channel where all three of you follow me on Twitch.
I mean, shout it out.
Wait, hold on. What's your Twitch channel?
Yes.
It's called Iconic Master Z, and what I'm currently streaming right now is a game called Hardships.
Okay.
What that game is virtual reality.
Is your avatar like you got that knuckle?
No. Hell no. Right now, my avatar is a Itachi Uchiha in a suit, and every time I do an emote, I pull out a silenced pistol and just continue to shoot people.
Awesome. Well, there you go. Look that up on Twitch. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah.
Bun.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
No, blue bun.
Blue one?
You gotta be specific.
Hi.
Oh.
I really love y'all.
Thank you.
I'm trying not to fangirl hard.
Why, because I said Jungkook? I know.
Better breeze, better breeze.
I want to know, what is your favorite anime movie?
Anime
movie.
Angel.
I'm gonna go first because these guys are gonna talk for a little bit on it. My favorite anime movie is not one that's particularly popular. It's called Red Line. It's a Alright, so we'll go over it. It's a Death Race.
It's a hard question. Oh, it's like all anime movies, right?
Any.
Honestly, like it's cliche. It's everyone's favorite, but I'm gonna say Akira because that's Akira. Like, who doesn't like that movie? It's a classic.
I like Summer Wars.
Yes.
Honestly, Summer Wars is the one movie that I have shown. Like, okay, so when it comes to getting any of my friends or any non-anime fans into anime, I always thought movies were a really great way to do it because some of them don't have the patience to sit there like for episodic scenes. So I do Summer Wars because for whatever reason they just, I don't know, they love the build up. And also it's pretty much the Digimon movie which it brings me.
Honestly, any like normal also film is.
Yeah, I like those. Wolf
Yeah.
Children.
Yeah, Wolf Children's my favorite. Yeah, they're all good. Yeah.
And Kono Katachi, the silent voice.
Thank you for getting into that.
Yeah, you're welcome. I love that so much. It made me cry.
Yeah.
You just feel like a smile. You make me cry.
Alright. I've been hyped up for an hour. Okay. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
The first thing first, like, I'm in a weird anime watching hiatus, and I'm like, man, I haven't watched YouTube in a while, so I need a break. Thank you for getting me out of that weird 3-year hiatus.
Alright.
I appreciate you. Question is, I have to write it down 1 second. What was your first anime or the one that got you into anime? Like, you're like, yeah, this is like my obsession.
I think we all started with the generic like Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon and stuff. So those don't really care.
I didn't even know that those were anime. Like, anime happened when adults were nothing. So that would include Holy Holy, Eureka 7, Inuyasha. The Boondocks. Samurai Champloo. Yes, Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah.
I mean, because I'm kind of different from everybody else because I like was in Japan when I grew up with anime, so like I was watching all of like Doraemon and stuff like that. It was like the one anime that every Japanese kid grows up with. Yeah, that was probably the one. Yeah, Pokemon as well, and like Digimon and all those were like.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, and Ghost in the Shell was a little bit later for me, but
That's it.
yeah.
May I get a photo at the end of the panel?
Sorry?
May I get a photo with y'all at the end of the panel?
A photo of us
Yeah.
at the end.
I actually am gonna get a photo like with the from here, and then everyone just pose.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll just send it to you.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if we have time.
Mine would be Perfect Secret. Sure, the backpack, because that looks handy.
Hello, I just want to say I love all your lives so much. This question is for Aki. I know you really love K-pop so much. I just want to know who's your favorite girl group?
Sorry, what was that?
You did it, baby. She said.
No, I thought you said all three.
No, he said it's a question for you, and who's your favorite K-pop girl group?
FX.
I love that so much.
That was actually the first group that got me into K-pop because for whatever reason, while I was actually watching this old yaoi called Gravitation, they were in the recommended list and on the right-hand side, and it was Chew by FX. And I was like, wow, these girls are really attractive, and let me get to know them. And so I looked up their bios, and well, I sound really creepy. And then that led me to other songs, Electric Shock, Hot Summer, Rum Pum Pum, Pretty Girl, all of that. So yeah, FX, yeah. And you can't go wrong with Girls' Generation, but my dad played it so much he got it really good.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sailor Moon first. Leave it up. By the way, how much time do we have?
We have 45 minutes.
Actually.
First of all, I want to say you guys are really cool, and you always manage to make my day better with the funny content when I'm having bad days. So thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
And okay, second, a question for all of you. What's the worst manga you've ever read?
The worst manga we've ever read.
Here's the thing with me, if it sucks, I stop reading it.
Worst manga? I don't know. The thing is, I have the privilege of going to a bookstore 5 minutes down the road from my house to buy a manga for $1 a volume. So I have a choice to go to
50 cents.
sometimes 50 cents like that. So I have a choice to go to a bookstore and like read it a little bit before I decide to buy it. So I actually don't buy a lot of bad manga. Like I know if it's bad, I'm just reading it a little bit. So I don't really bother reading it. The worst one I've bought, I don't know. I think.
Someone made a manga of Twilight.
That would be bad. Oh yeah. I don't think anything.
It's like someone trying to write it down.
Fully read it, just like from, just like more from the rest of not you had fully read it, but it's just bad.
Just bad.
Just bad and you hated it.
Just bad.
I don't read that many manga.
I read a lot, but I only read the good ones. Because if it was bad, then I wouldn't buy it. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely can't think of any. Like every manga I've read that I have in my house and that I've bought has always been really good.
Every Bleach filler?
I mean, if we want to be specific, then Bleach after the Eisenhower is that unfortunately that never recovered. So I guess Bleach after the Eisenhower, but Soul Society arc was incredible. And I don't care what anyone said. Yeah. So that's my answer. Bleach after the Eisenhower.
Bleach? Sure, the Jigglypuff.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, so I'm doing real young. I don't really watch you guys that much.
I picked you, man.
The reason why I say it is because I don't know if you guys covered it or not, so don't get mad at me. What do you guys think of Neo Yokio?
One of those so bad that like you can't even tell if they were serious or thinking it was serious. Like the Toblerone, like.
I've said, I've answered this in a panel that we did with Lost Convention and all that, but to me, Neo Yokio is like trying to criticize Neo Yokio and just like, oh, it's bad because of these reasons. It's kind of like going to a kindergarten and seeing all the drawings that all these kindergarten children have drawn, and somebody saying, now tell us which ones are terrible. You know, it's so bad that like I can't even say that it's bad. I'm just like, oh, they tried.
Aiden Smith tweeted out, because I actually wanted to know what he thought about it once we got released. It's like, I watched all the episodes of Neo Yokio. I'm like, dude, it's like 6 episodes. Like, it's not that great. But I don't know, it's... I was having a blast with it.
Yeah, I just appreciate all the beef that came out of it.
That's all the ones they got from
Yeah,
Oh,
so.
man.
That's the only good thing that came out of it.
You haven't seen it?
Oh, man, you should.
You should just experience it. Like, there's nothing quite like it.
I heard about the bubble from joke.
Yeah.
That's the only.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, like that's like one joke.
She's out in the rain and it's like, why?
Because she didn't deserve it. Yeah. There you go. Next question, man.
I was just saying that like, well, you guys seem great jokes, so I guess I'll watch you guys some more stuff.
Yeah, you gotta subscribe over here.
I'm a very forgiving person, so.
Let's see. Are you okay? Go for it.
Is that what's that game where you
Overwatch?
is that Overwatch? Oh yeah, I see Jason.
This is a question for maybe for all three of you guys, but mostly for Aki. In the future, do you want to work with Sultan again?
He's asking would I ever work with Zone Town again. I don't know if you guys know who Zone is.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, if you don't know Zone, you've probably seen his stuff anyway. Maybe Zone's actually super busy making one masterpiece after the next. But I mean, if we don't, the good thing is that Zone gave me all of his archives. So I was like, yes! This is what I wanted my whole life. So I don't know. If we ever work again, maybe I'll be in one of his stuff. I don't know. Maybe. That's a dream.
I'd like to work with Zontan because I've been watching Zontan stuff since I was on Newgrounds.
By the way, I doubt that anyone in this panel here did it, but Zone's been receiving fan mail to his PO box that was meant for me. We don't live together. Just I feel so bad because I was like, oh, I got something. and then Zone was like a picture being like, here, bitch.
There you go. Next question, man. I'm gonna pick the free jacket.
It's more just to make you guys aware of something because we've been whispering about it this whole time, but the lighting behind you makes it look like you're about to be attacked by jaws.
Look what you did. You guys have whispered.
I'm gonna send that for my
That scared me for like a quick second.
That's awesome.
you to feel them. Okay, I don't speak black, but.
Sure, the Hello Kitty suitcase.
You're making this go wrong.
Go, David, go.
First one is, what's your favorite anime?
What's our favorite anime?
That's like the hardest question.
Yeah.
Fully, I'm just gonna say.
Just to be different, I'm gonna say Lucky Star.
I'm gonna be like Hunter x Hunter stuff.
And the second one?
What's your opinion on Natalia?
What's that?
A bunch of nations man service their way to
All I'm gonna say is I'm just sad that Australia was in it for like 50 seconds. I'm like, thanks for making me feel good.
I always loved watching Chibi Italia. Those are so good. Oh man. But man, did it feel wrong that I was shipping the chibis. Not the Holy Roman Empire.
Actually, question. I'm gonna go with the what's the yellow left? What is
Is
that?
that Paimon?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
It's been a while since I've seen that.
So this is a question for all three of you. What is your favorite BL series?
What is your favorite BL series?
There's like a folder that I'm doing this in my head right now. It's like.
Yeah, meanwhile, my folder is
It's just probably.
Let me just dust off this shoulder. Favorite BL, I mean, I've only seen like.
You know what got me into it? Loveless. Felt so wrong, but so right.
I'm gonna say Papa to Kiss in the Dark.
If you guys
Finally, I've always said that. I've always said it was good. It's just weird. It's just weird that I'm saying that a series where a dad and a son make out is.
Kiss in the Dark, in short, it's a 2-episode series. For whatever reason, it's on YouTube. You can easily find it.
I don't know how it has not been taken.
But yeah, it's a father and son, but it's a soap opera. So if you can get the father and son part out of your head, it's not as extreme as both of them. Not even a couple of them. Okay, maybe a couple.
I watched that. I sat down with Aki and we watched it, and at the first episode I was like, oh wait, I'm watching a son and a dad make out. But then by the end of episode 2, I was like, oh my god. I was so into it by the end of it. No pun intended, I was so into it.
I think you might be able to confirm this. Is there an anime called Okani Gano?
Yes.
That's the one I think of.
But I haven't seen it, so.
I'm totally like blanking on the face of my.
It seemed alright as far as Black Diamond goes.
Man, little, adorable,
The art looks nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Good plot.
You here in the front?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Oh, ready?
Yeah. Keep it up so we can find you.
Sweet. What do you guys like about Garden of Sinners, or have you even seen it?
What do we like about what?
Garden of Sinners.
Garden of Sinners. I haven't seen it yet.
It's really good. I like it.
That's why there's 3 of us on the panel in case there's a question like this. At least one of us needs to be like, oh, I know it! I have heard of it though, and I've heard some good things about it.
Or both missing out.
Yeah.
The thing with Garden of Sinners is not something I would recommend to like a newcomer. It's kind of heavy. Yeah, no, I mean, for you guys it would be fine. You're pretty good veterans, but like for someone who's like, I like One Punch Man, can I watch this? Probably not. Alright, I'll figure it out. But yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
What's your question, man?
The iPad. Or tablet. I can't see the red from here, man.
Who's that on the iPad?
I'm working on a mission.
Here, hand him the microphone so you can hear him.
All right. So, what would be the anime genre that you say needs more love?
Horror.
I have a follow-up question as well.
Yeah.
What sort of like light novels or games do you think in that genre need an anime adaptation?
Okay, so two-part question. What's a genre that we think needs more love, and what of that genre's light novels do we think need an anime adaptation? For me, it was horror, because too many people look at horror as just this like every horror anime is gory, which is not the case. Actually, some of the best horror anime have no gore at all. Yeah, exactly. And when it comes to horror light novels, I mean, I don't have to imagine it because it's going to be coming out this year. But there's a horror fantasy light novel called Goblin Slayer. That's finally getting an anime. I did an interview with the creator, and he was really cool. So yeah, that's going to be an anime. I think next season. I think it's summer, right? I think it's called fall. Okay, so season after. So yeah, I don't have to imagine it anymore because it's going to be an anime. Yeah.
In the horror category, I think Doubt would benefit from.
Oh, Doubt, yeah.
Good anime.
Doubt needs it, yeah. If we're talking manga, like, yeah, Doubt needs a. Oh, I thought at first, like, King's Game needed an anime, but apparently they screwed that up, so. Yeah, that's, everyone needs to forget about that. Yeah, but Doubt, like, Doubt would need a. Doubt, Judge, and Secret. Like, that whole series needs an anime adaptation. Bloody Monday as well needs an anime adaptation, because that's an awesome manga as well. What about you?
You know what? We don't have enough psychological stuff.
Especially recently.
Like after psychological violence, Satoshi Kon did, like it was but one of his manga, because I haven't really read any light novels or psychological stuff. But Satoshi Kon did make a manga which is super meta because he did it before he died, and it kind of puts his death in it, but before he knew it would happen, so it sort of works. But anyways, before I get into meta. It's called Opus, and I think that one would work really well in an anime movie. So, yeah.
I just want more medical anime. Medical stuff is something I really dig, and I wish there were more like doctor doing anime stuff.
Slice of life has been dominating it in the anime world. Slice of life.
Slice of life and like reincarnation fantasy.
And 12 to 20.
Isekai. Yeah, isekai stuff is just right here.
Yeah.
Thanks for your question. You want to pick this?
Sure, the hat in the front.
Keep it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
You have your backpack up, so I'm confused.
There you go.
You could wear it as a hat, I don't know.
What's your opinion on Batman Ninja?
Oh.
Have you seen it?
I haven't.
I've seen a little bit of it. It's weird. I actually met the director for Batman Ninja like months ago, before Batman Ninja ever came out. And according to him, he came up to me and he said, "Hi, I'm the director of Batman Ninja." And I'm like, "Oh, I know about that series." And he's like, "Yeah, a lot of Batman fans did it, and they hate me for it."
No, at least he's rocking it, like, with that brand.
I mean, I've heard it's actually pretty alright from a lot of people. Yeah.
Gaijin said it was
From Gaijin Gilbert, and like just a lot of people have said it's pretty good. But
Yeah.
I've only seen a little bit of it, but
I haven't seen anything of it. Gaijin says it's good, but on its face, it's really hard to convince me otherwise. So,
yeah. Next good question. You want to be going?
Oh, sure. Let me see. Blue backpack in the very back. Keep it up.
There we go.
Sorry, dude.
We gotta try and get to everybody.
She's just giving up.
Have still by the end of this.
We need to fix it.
My question is for Joey. Besides Murakami, is there any other artists that you like?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Besides Takashi Murakami, is there any other artists that you like find interesting?
Oh, besides Murakami Takashi, is there any other side like Shintaro Kago is one of my favorite artists. Murakami Takashi is this. You've probably seen it. Have you guys know Graduation by Kanye West? You know that album cover.
Yeah.
So that album cover was created by a Japanese artist called Murakami Takashi, and he's an amazing artist. My other favorite artist, though, as you asked, was Shintaro Kago, and he does this like, how do you describe Shintaro Kago's art? It's like gory, but artistic.
I mean, he takes like innocent things and then he makes gore in a way that is almost like fancy-like.
Yeah.
There's no blood in his stuff.
Very rarely is there blood in his stuff.
Yeah.
But like,
It's just like a girl, like she opens her mouth and there's eyeballs.
yeah, it's like really creepy, gory stuff. But like, if you guys go like on Google Images and type in Shintaro Kago, like you'll know what I'm talking about. But like, it's really creepy, gory stuff. But like,
Is that the dude that sticks eyeballs?
Yes.
Yeah.
My mom.
That's Shintaro Kago.
My mom thinks it's so weird. Like she can't stand this print that he gave me for my birthday. She's like,
The Shintaro Kago.
yeah, he gave me a Shintaro Kago print, and I think the girl her face is like.
Yeah, she's pulling her eye down, and
Yeah.
there are like more eyes inside.
Yeah, it's her eyes inside. And my mom's like, oh, please get rid of that.
It's really gross for like people who aren't used to it, but I love it. It's really cool.
And I actually have something for you. Is that right? Like,
After the panel, yeah, if you come to me, cool.
The gun, because I'm afraid.
Because your hair actually makes the Joker cosplay work really well.
Alright, so what would you say is your favorite collaboration you've done with somebody else?
Favorite collab we've ever done?
I mean, in my case, it would be the anime that I've been working on because it's so many big people that I've had the chance to work with. Just in the audio department, like all the voice actors, they're phenomenal people that already work in the industry that I had the chance to work with. So yeah, that's mine.
I really like a lot of projects that Connor, aka CWA, and dang, I need to like get a video of Connor, like, let's see. Yes. Fans out there, I'll be like, let me show you. Yeah, no, he's really great. Actually, you introduced me to Connor.
Yeah, Connor's my boy.
Yeah, and then like, cause I had like a problem with YouTube, and then you directed me to him, and then the first thing I thought was like, your voice is like really making.
Well, that's why I found him. Like, I found Connor when he had like less than 100,000 subs, and I just saw one of his like Black Bottle prank call videos, and I'm like, this guy's voice is awesome.
It's funny because like Connor applied to be on my show for guests. So
Yeah. So that's how I was actually the one that brought it up as well. Like I mentioned it to him, and I'm like, you want to get some voice acting stuff, right? And he's like, yeah. And so I introduced him to
There's
him.
actually like 5 collaborations that are coming out this summer with Connor and I. So look forward to that.
I don't know. It's really hard to think because I've had the opportunity to collab with so many people. Honestly, yeah. Like the video that Felix and I did was really fun. So I'd say like PewDiePie, like Kiss the Eye, that was really fun as well. Yeah, I mean, like way back in the day, I watched Boku no Pico episode 2 with you. That was the first time we ever met, like face to face. And that was at the Tuckercon. I went to your house and we watched, because when we did our panel together for the first time, we had both just hit like achievements on the channel. Like you hit, I think 600K, and I get 300K.
Yes.
So it was both an achievement for us. Like we just happened to get it like at the same day. So we were like, oh, we should do a video or something. And we jokingly just said like, have you done a reaction to Boku no Pico? And we both went, yeah. And so like, oh damn, what are we gonna do? Let's react to episode 2.
You met him through Boku no Pico and me through Dojins.
Yeah. Yeah, so the first time I ever met Misty and ever went to your house, we sat down and watched Boku no Pico episode 2 together. And that video is still up on my channel. It's still on this channel as well. So yeah, so that was really fun.
Mine just ended with you seeing and being like, well, this sucked.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for your question.
Thank you guys.
That was 20 minutes. Okay, I'll make.
The gentleman right next to you, so you don't have to walk.
Which one?
Whichever, just some.
I think,
Or that
yeah,
gentleman?
The guy with the phone behind you.
the one with the neck far back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you guys. You guys have some awesome stuff there.
Thank you.
Now, goes out most of the joy, but if you guys can jump in on it, what's y'all's favorite Neko Para character?
Favorite Neko Para character?
Coconut.
Again, it's like trying to pick my favorite child. I think I have to say vanilla.
Yes.
Yeah, I just like vanilla. Like as a cat girl and an ice cream flavor, I just like vanilla.
I'll just go with cinnamon.
Yeah, oh, they're all cool.
I like coconut.
Yeah, what's your question? Pick on it?
Umbrella over there.
Is that a cousin? Is that a
Oh, you did
cousin?
cosplay?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
I hear cards, everyone. Weird stuff happens when you do that.
She's
I have deck cards.
One, I have to say, I love you guys very much, and honestly, I just watched, I was watching a video with friends from Joey, and one friend was just like, what's this Nightcore thing? I'm like, no. Don't do it, you like Nightcore. Like it, you'll hate him.
Yeah.
Like, I won't hate him. 20 minutes later, I freaking hate
I hate
Joey.
him.
But my question is actually, I'm sorry you guys, but my question is geared to Aki. I actually got into God Beauty because of you.
Nice.
I wanted to ask, have you gotten into Magical Girl site? And have you seen the anime adaptation?
Yes.
Magical Girl
Site.
Yeah.
It's actually psychological horror.
Magical Show.
Oh, I haven't got
It's done by the same guy who did, what was that other one?
Apocalypse. Magical
Apocalypse.
Girl.
That's the girl that gets moody, right?
Magical Girl Apocalypse.
Magical Girl Apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's done by the same guy.
He made it anime?
And no, he made a manga called Magical Girl Site. Magical Shoulder Site, which became an anime.
It came out like a couple months ago, like maybe April.
Yeah, I only know about it because Kizuna I did a voice in it.
Okay.
Yeah, she did like a voice in one of the characters.
Yeah, no, I haven't gotten a chance to do it, but.
You read the other one.
I thought it was.
I read Magical Girl Apocalypse, but I definitely would like to check out more of the stuff. This is all.
Have you seen it, or are you watching it right now? Is it good?
I've been reading the manga, and then when my friend was just like, hey, your manga has become an anime, I'm like, what?
Because I remember seeing the promotional video and I wanted to watch it, but I wanted to watch it at the end when it was done airing, so I could just binge through it. Is it worth watching?
It is.
I haven't started the anime yet, but I've been reading the manga. And the
It's
manga
actually
is
very close to the manga.
okay.
It's like enough, you guys. You know what you sign up for.
So yeah, to answer your question, I've read the manga for Magical Girl Site. It's really good. So yeah, I definitely want to go and watch the anime. Cool. Thanks for your question.
Hey guys, thanks for coming. You guys are amazing.
No worries, thank you. Let's go with, yeah, sure.
I actually have two questions, if that's okay with everyone. They're gonna be really quick. So the first one was, what is one anime crossover that all of them have to see?
That we all want to see.
Free and Haikyuu.
We got a question like this last time, didn't we?
Yeah, and then I was
And then
just
you
like,
said
any
free
of the
and
sports
Haikyuu.
anime? Well, and then you were
And then
like,
you said Free and Haikyuu, and I said, how do you know it's not already in the
in the same
universe?
school.
Maybe Free and Haikyuu are just two different clubs in the same school, and the reason why you never see them together is because they're too busy in their clubs.
Yeah. Like all the sports animes, they're all just in one school, just at different parts.
I don't know, like every crossover I've always wanted has become a reality. Like I always wanted to see a Gintama and Skate Dance collaboration, and it happened. And like every like Shonen Jump collaboration, it happened. So I don't know. What?
You want to see ghouls in that one time?
I feel the ghouls would get destroyed.
I don't know, be like a buffet for them. Hours come!
Would they eat Titans though?
I don't know.
Because they're technically not human. Well, spoiler for the first episode. Yeah. I don't know you.
I've never really been in crossovers.
So yeah. Second question?
Second question is, what's the worst travel experience y'all have had?
What's what?
Travel experience.
Travel experience. I was really hungry. Aki and I were in Spain, in Barcelona, and you know about the story. Just thinking about it already. But I was really hungry. We were walking through Barcelona, and it was like really lovely. And I was really hungry, but there were no restaurants open. And it's like Tuesday, 11 a.m. Why are there no restaurants open?
Siesta.
Finally, I found this like little taco place in the corner. And I went in and I was like, oh, okay, it's like €2 for a taco, which is like $3 for a taco. And I'm like, oh, that seems pretty cheap, I'll get it.
Oh, no.
What came out was a taco this big that had 2 pieces of meat in it and a slab of avocado. And that was $3. Yeah. And not only that, it took like 20 minutes to come out. And I'm like, were they slaughtering the cow? Why does something this big take 20 minutes to prepare? I ate it in 2 bites and I'm like, well, never coming back here. That was probably the worst
I think
experience.
for me, it was when I got jumped at in France. I will never go back to Paris after that moment. I don't know what happened, but I think it's just because like July is like the harder tourist season in Europe, and I guess maybe France has like a high like expectation. And so we were walking across the street. These 2 guys, they tried jumping on Joey, but he pushed their face. So what they're doing, they're doing this trick that all of the French people were actually like, no, don't believe him. So like, they have like this petition. They're like, help the handicap while they're trying to get into your bag, like right here.
So they're basically trying to distract you by trying to make you sign a petition while they try and pickpocket you.
Yeah, they did that with you. For me, what they did is shove it into my face. They jumped onto me, and then they were taking my bag out, and then they unzipped it, and then I was like pushing him away from it, and that was like straight up like harassment at that point.
Yeah,
and then you push their faces. Like it's not even like jumping on; it's just more like. It's just a very small.
I had to do that because otherwise they would just not go away. And then like I could clearly trying to see they were trying to steal stuff from Aki's bag. Like it was so obvious. So I was just like, go away.
After someone
Mine is the same thing every time. I travel a lot going from Canada to America for conventions, and I get stopped at the border. Because every time you flew international, you get stopped at the border. Where are you going? Why are you going there? I'm like, oh, I'm going for a convention. It's like, how long are you going to be there? 3 days? Are you, what's the point of the purpose? It's like, I'm a guest there. All right, come with me. And then I'm put aside for like a few minutes, and then they go through like a bunch of like pre-registered questions. And it was funny because like the first time it happened to me, I was brought over by a guard, and another guy came in and was like, "Hi, it's Mr. Chronexia." I was like, "Yes, can you save me? Can you bow to me? Can you tell him that I'm not like trying to smuggle cocaine in his leg?" So I barely made my flight that
Friends
time.
to the rescue!
So that's my challenge.
Yeah, that's your question.
I just want to say, like, I thank y'all so much for what you're doing and we're coming to visit like our state and everything because I've been waiting for years for this moment. And
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Yeah, very awesome. Thank you.
How much more time do we have?
10 minutes.
Headphones, Diva. I've been seeing you for a while. Diva, give it to Diva. Diva will give it to Diva.
To Joey, remember when you played Mogeko Castle?
Yes.
Have you played any of the Deep Sea Prisoner, other Deep Sea Prisoner games?
No, I haven't. I should though, because
I mean, you can't upload them, but you should still.
I can't upload them, but I can still stream them.
And for Webamaha, in Japan, you can get the manga for it.
Oh, really?
It's
Oh.
only like 400 yen.
Oh, really? There you go. I'll definitely try and get everything. Yeah, I've been definitely meaning to do more streams of RPG games because a lot of people seem to miss it, and I miss it too because those were some really fun games. So yeah, I'll definitely try and stream one on the hard when I get the time. Cool.
Here, this person has been waiting for a while. Yeah.
Quick one. Do you think I'm gonna go to hell for sitting an 11-year-old down to watch Fooly Cooly so she'd quit bothering me? Hey, sissy, did you check this out? It's really weird.
I don't know. Will they even understand it? Is the question. Really.
Yes.
I was a 21-year-old watching Fooly Cooly and I didn't understand it. I don't know. Could you imagine being an 11-year-old watching Fooly Cooly?
Yes.
See, clearly I'm not from this country, so yeah. But no, you'll be alright. Thank you.
Okay. Tripods?
Tripod?
Tripods.
It's crutches. They're definitely crutches.
Because I was going to tell them to stand up, and now it's
Oh, wait, it is a tripod.
Oh, it is a tripod.
I have two questions. One for Joey, because I heard that you like One Piece. Which one is your favorite arc?
It's so hard. It's harder because I haven't caught up on One Piece. The last One Piece arc I read, because I don't watch the anime, I just read the manga, is the Punk Hazard. Yeah, Punk Hazard was the last arc I read. Yeah, I know. Because all the other arcs after that I've heard are amazing, and I haven't started yet. But I don't know, like classic One Piece, I'd say Water 7 was like an amazing.
Water 7 and Yes Lobby.
Water 7 and Yes Lobby was an amazing arc.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
And honestly, like I don't know why, like it seems to get a lot of hate, but I really like the Alabasta arc. I don't understand why people are like, oh, Bill, the best arc sucked. I'm like, no, it was awesome. Like, yeah.
I didn't.
Crocodile is one of the coolest One Piece characters. Okay, just saying.
The only arc that I really didn't enjoy was Kaikyo's.
Sky Island? Yeah, Sky Island was a little bit dragged down. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
That one and the Mermaid Island.
Mermaid Island. You didn't like the Mermaid Island?
It felt like it was really fillery.
Yeah, I guess. I also liked Impel Down as well. Impel Down was awesome. Impel Down was a good arc. I don't know. One Piece is awesome, man. The fact that this series has been going on for like what? Over 900 chapters, and I can only say one arc has been bad, just goes to show you how good it is.
Yeah, my husband is so. Why
years?
run into him. We're gonna have a discussion about that.
Yeah.
Talk
for hours. And what's your second question?
The second question is, from all the animes that you watched and some of your favorite ones, which one had the worst opening?
The worst
opening song.
Like opening song?
Yeah, opening song.
The worst opening song.
It's not usually a question.
Yeah, no, we don't get asked about openings and endings. See, the problem with that question is that when you say bad anime openings or endings, I tend to forget about them. So it's hard to be like, oh yeah, that opening sucked, because I don't remember the good ones.
One that I did not like because I didn't like the anime in itself was the opening for Watamote.
I liked the opening. That was the only part of that anime I liked.
I didn't like it altogether. Like,
oh really? I didn't like the anime, but that opening was awesome. I honestly like, and and sorry if I offend anyone, but like I was not impressed with the first opening to oh my god, I forgot the name of the series. Toradora. Yeah. I think the first opening to Toradora, I thought was so boring.
Yeah.
And a lot of people liked it though, and I'm like,
No, I get what you mean.
yeah. What about you? Yeah, I know, right? It's like it's hard to remember bad openings and endings. Yeah. But like if we go the other direction, like an opening that we really liked that was part of a bad anime, I would say Watermelon for me. That's all I can think of really.
SAO?
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for your question. 5 more minutes? Alright, so maybe time for a few more questions. Misty, you want to pick one?
Just make it lightning round.
Sure.
The Pokemon game.
Oh, right there? There we go.
Right there. I can't read.
First off, Akidearest want to say, I'm glad you like the spicy ketchup that we got you.
I'll treasure it forever as long as I'm using it.
I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I adore you every day, watching you every day, uploading videos every day. It's awesome. So this is for both of you. So who's your favorite character in My Hero Academia, and what's your favorite moments about that character?
Favorite character by Hero Academia, what's our favorite moments of that character? Are you saying that yeah, I was gonna say, right? Are you saying you haven't seen a lot of those of Total because you haven't seen the anime, or because you physically haven't seen them?
One of my favorite characters is Ochako, and her tournament art was really well done for a character. It was really great.
I mean, honestly, it's cliche, like probably everyone says it, but I still think Todoroki has some of the best characters. Like him in the tournament arc is like that, like character development was like incredible. Despite this, oh yeah, that was awesome.
Nikki was an awesome character.
Good, no, it's fine. I agree. Cool.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming here to the call, and I really appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you.
Are you okay? Did you?
Alright, we have 3 minutes, so probably one more question. Let's just go with
There's a lot more.
Let's go with the camel. Alright, sure.
Before you ask your question, can I get a picture just really quickly?
Alright, final question. Here we go.
I'll make it back. Are you guys going to be cosplaying again anytime soon? I miss you, Pokey, and I miss
The one time I ever cosplayed. Honestly, like, I'd like to try and cosplay more. I just need to find the time and energy to get a costume.
I don't know, it's really easy.
It is, yeah. I've always wanted to do two cosplays I've always really wanted to do, or actually 3, that I've always really wanted to do because I feel it'd be like kind of low effort, but I could make it work, is Araragi from Momonogatari, Joker from Persona 5.
Yes!
And Mugen from Samurai Champloo.
Yeah.
Like, all 3 of those characters, I basically already look like. And they all happen to be like really cool characters that I like. So.
See, my range is very limited.
See, but the benefit with you is wearing a wig would be really easy. Like there'd be no hair coming out, like it'd be perfect.
One Punch Man.
Do you even? Oh, I want to see these I really want to see the Krillin purely because it'd be hilarious to see like a 6'6" Krillin.
Really hard. Probably that one chick from Princess Jellyfish. I forgot her name. Tsukimi?
Yeah,
I think it's Kimi. Yeah, because I guess, and people say I also look like May from Overwatch. I don't know. I guess if you wear big glasses and white outfit.
Well, thank you guys. That's, I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you.
We do have one booth, so if you want to come swing by, we will have some merch to sell over there.
Yeah. And also on Saturday at 10.
Yeah, Saturday at 10 a.m.
Saturday at 10 a.m. is our one and only autograph session.
And then 8 p.m. that night I have.
And then 8 p.m. that night I have a solo panel. Tomorrow though we have one panel at some time. I don't know. Follow me on Twitter and I'll put it out. Okay. Thanks guys.